All right, everybody, check this out. Today I went on eBay and someone has already listed Amico games, or actually, should I call them physical products that you can buy still right now from the Amico or from the Intellivision website for $80 for a 4 pack or $150 for a 8 pack. So they listed these $70 a piece plus free shipping. Now, I find this kind of scammy, kind of price gouging. I think they're just hoping that someone ignorant pays for these. They're really preying on ignorant people if they do sell any of these for anything well over $20. This was also funny. Someone selling a book called Intellivision to Amico: The History of Intellivision and Its Future. I mean, shouldn't that book be not written yet? Shouldn't we wait a little bit to see what happens? Anywho, so I have heard some people say that you should buy these physical games, which, like I said, you can still get right now. From what I understand, the sales aren't like super strong. They haven't sold out. There's plenty left. Some people have said you should buy the Intellivision physical products now because they're going to become a collector's item worth lots of money at some point in the future. Let me just start out by saying, as someone who collected baseball cards in the 80s and comic books in the 90s, when everyone is telling you to buy something because it's going to be worth something in the future, or it's actually called a collector's edition, usually it doesn't gain much value. But there are people who think that, the Intellivision might be a failure. And if it's a failure, this is going to be worth something because it's a piece of history. And there's some people who think, of course, you're getting the first run of games. That'll be worth something as well. But let's look at some other systems that, maybe didn't do super well. So like the Nokia N-Gage didn't do well at all. But if I go on there today, I can buy a bunch of games brand new sealed for under $20 or between $20 and $30. So if I would have spent $20 on these games when they first came out, I don't know how much they cost. They may have cost more than that when they came out. But if I would have spent $20 after I pay for shipping and eBay fees, I'm not making really any money and I might have lost money. How about the GameCom from Tiger when that came out? The games, they started out, I want to say like $20 a piece. Some got clearanced. And check this out. You can get this game sold for $5 plus shipping. This one, $8.50. And it even has a price tag that said $10 originally crossed out. You wouldn't have been making money off of that. Look at this one, didn't even sell. This Williams Arcade Classics for the GameCom. Brand new sealed, $13, no one bid on it. Fighter Mega Mix sold, Scrabbled in it. Mortal Kombat Trilogy, there's a big name. Did it sell for $20? No. So if you would have paid $20 for it and held on to it all this time, you would have lost money and you would have been storing it. How about the original Intellivision? You can get some Intellivision games brand new sealed from 40 years ago for under $20 easy. And if you would have paid $20, and look at some of these games haven't even sold. This Utopia brand new sealed, $10. It went unsold. 2 new Intellivision games, Night Stalker and Space Armada. Those are big names in the Intellivision community. They didn't even get $20 together. Obviously, there's certain games that are rare or highly sought after that command more money, but I'm just saying in general, you would have lost money. You would have actually lost a lot of money if you bought these games in the late 70s, early 80s, because they probably cost you $20 to $30 in that era's money. And after inflation, you're talking well over $50. You lost a bunch of money doing that. And I think that's what could happen with the Intellivision Amico games. I don't think they're going to be worth as much. Now, I could be wrong. And I'll admit it if these games end up being worth a ton of money. But I'm not going to pay $70 for this today. I'm not even paying $8 for the 4-pack today for games that aren't finished yet, for a system that's not finished yet, even though it has some collector appeal. Everybody knows about it. There's going to be thousands of these games that are already made that are going to be out on the market. I don't know how in demand this is going to be in the future either. We'll see. And remember, there's going to come a time when these games, if they do get finished and the system does get out and you can download the games, there will be a time that the servers go down. There are not actually game ROMs in these boxes. It's an RFID card. You have to download the game from the internet. So if the servers go down, these boxes are somewhat useless. You cannot use them to play a game. Would people pay for a game that's completely unplayable for basically a gift card in a box almost? Look at this. Wii Point cards. Wii Points are basically obsolete. There's nothing you can really do with them. And people are trying to unload these cards that with 2,000 points that originally cost $20. They're trying to unload them for below $20 and they can't sell them. people aren't buying them. Why? Because they're worthless. And even though it has a Nintendo name and yeah, the packaging is plain, it's not a collector's edition, but people just aren't buying them because they don't do anything for you today. People don't want that. They want games, even if it's in a package, they want a game that theoretically could be played. And they probably want something with value. You know, a brand new Super Mario Brothers for the NES, that's worth a bit of money. That's worth quite a bit of money if it's still sealed and in great condition, because most kids open the box. There's very few sealed copies out there. You know, same goes for other popular series. And there's a few games like Stadium Events that carry name value for their rarity, their holy grailness. That none of these games have achieved that. I don't know that any of them will. They could, but right now I'm saying if you want to invest money, I think you're better off investing in a CD at the bank or investing in a mutual fund than you are in physical Amico products. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think you should buy these today? You think you're getting a good deal buying them $20 a pop for the future? Let me know in the comments below. Go ahead, click like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.